Hello dear followers of the Red Story. Today, I'll share with you the story of Guy, a man who, for years, kept his deepest desires locked away, only speaking about them with his wife. But one day, through an online encounter with a man named Abram and his married friend Yasmin, these desires finally came to life. This story is told entirely from Guy's perspective. Please remember, these are his thoughts, not my personal opinions. If you're ready, let's dive in. Hello, my name is Guy. I'm 31 years old. From the outside, I seem like an ordinary man living an ordinary life. I'm married, work a steady job, and am generally well-liked by those around me. Yet beneath this calm surface, I carried hidden desires I had suppressed for years, desires I never dared to act upon. Maybe many people have these thoughts, but because of societal expectations, I was too afraid to express them. Still, the fire inside me grew stronger day by day. I loved my wife deeply, and we had shared many good years together. But over time, our relationship fell into a routine. The fantasies burning inside me started to spill into our private conversations. Sometimes, we would imagine wild scenarios involving more than just the two of us. But those dreams always stayed as dreams. My wife loved fantasizing but lacked the courage to turn them into reality. Meanwhile, the more we talked, the more my mind became obsessed with making those fantasies come true. I didn't see this as something shameful. To me, it was the first step toward true freedom. I desperately wanted to experience it. One day, I decided to explore. I created a fake profile and joined an online chat group. At first, my goal was simple: to meet like-minded people, to talk, to listen. Very quickly, I realized I wasn't alone. There were so many others like me, people hiding their true selves, scared of judgment. At the beginning, the conversations were shallow, just surface level. But over time, I found deeper, more meaningful connections. Among all the people I met, there was one who stood out: Abram. He lived in New York and shared feelings very similar to mine. Initially, he told me he was married. Later, he admitted he was recently divorced, still adjusting to the change. Abram told me about his secret affair with a married woman named Yasmin, someone who lived right here in my city, Vermont. Yasmin was beautiful, he said, both inside and out. She was married, with 2 children, but emotionally distant from her husband. Abram described her as brave, passionate, and willing to chase her desires. As he spoke about her, my admiration for Yasmin grew stronger and stronger. Abram and I quickly became friends. He was open, intelligent, and bold. One day, Abram made a surprising offer. "If you want, I can introduce you to Yasmin. You're both in the same city. Meeting would be easy." Without thinking, I said no. But I couldn't stop thinking about his offer. Days passed. I realized that maybe, just maybe, this was the chance to turn years of fantasy into reality. After much reflection, I called Abram. I told him I had changed my mind. I wanted to meet Yasmin. I even asked if he could be there for our first meeting. He was happy and promised to arrange everything soon. One Sunday morning, we finally met. I was nervous but strangely at peace. Abram picked me up with his car. Together, we went to pick up Yasmin somewhere away from her home. I saw her for the first time. She was quiet, gentle, yet her eyes radiated a warmth that melted all my anxiety away. In those eyes, I saw years of silent longing and a fearless spirit ready to break free. That day, in her gaze, I found the same courage I had been searching for. To prepare for this day, I had sent my wife to visit her family in another city. We went to my house together. At first, we sat and talked casually. The conversation was light at first but slowly became more intimate. Even though I wanted to, I couldn't find the courage to make the first move. Sensing my hesitation, Yasmin came closer. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. I had dreamed of this moment for so long, but reality was even better than my imagination. Yasmin didn't win me over with words, she won me over with her fearless energy. From that point on, everything flowed naturally. No planning, no second thoughts. The three of us built an instant bond of trust. Perhaps it was because we all approached each other without judgment, without masks. Yasmin's bravery and passion pulled us all together. She wasn't just a woman chasing a thrill, she was someone determined to live fully, without regrets. Abram and I simply followed her lead, letting her vibrant spirit color our lives. That day changed everything for me. For the first time, I wasn't just with someone, I was truly confronting my own feelings, without fear. The desires I had suppressed for years were finally set free. Yasmin's story gave me even more courage. Her emotional distance from her husband had led her to build a new reality, one where she could truly be herself. In her, I didn't just see lust. I saw an unstoppable desire for life, a will to break free. That day, the three of us made an unspoken pact. We shed our masks and allowed ourselves to be seen for who we really were. We shared our fears, our hopes, our hidden dreams. And when the night came, it was time for Yasmin to leave. I said goodbye to them both. After they left, I sat alone in my living room for a long time, silently processing everything. My life had changed forever. I had stepped onto a path with no return. For the first time, I felt truly fearless and truly alive. Yes, dear friends, every confession tells a different story. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment for more true stories like this. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.